The Christmas Hotel by Jollylove. Chapter 19. Canada, Day 1. When Harry opened his eyes the next day, he could almost feel the cold coming in through the closed window. He stretched in bed and yawned before he got up and stalked to the window, pulling the curtains open. His breath got caught in his throat as he saw the white beauty that appeared in front of the window. "Good morning, travellers, and welcome to Canada. It's currently 9 a.m. Harry got dressed and walked out of his room. Just then Peeps and Ara ran by and waved at him. "Come fight with us." "Fight?" Harry asked, unsure if he really wanted to be in a fight with the two girlfriends. Ara laughed. "Harry, snowball fight. Now." Snorting, he gave a quick soldier salute and grabbed his winter jacket to walk outside. On his way there, he found Daniela and Margarita. "Hello, ladies. Are you also going to fight with Ara and Peeps?" he asked, and when Margarita looked at him like he had lost his some marbles, he explained what the girls had planned. Both women joined them not a minute later. The snowball fight got much more ambitious when Jax and Roberto joined them and made a third party. Harry laughed when Jax called him to their side for a men's side, which then made Peeps announce that they'd have a woman against man game if he did change. Needless to say, the women won the first round. In the middle of the fight, two new guests arrived. Harry made a snowball swerve away from them, and they both jumped. "Sorry," Harry called, which made the lady in pink smirk, and she waved. "What are you doing here outside of the hotel? Is it closed?" she asked. Daniela grinned and shook her head as she walked closer. No. Go on in if you want to. We just arrived from Australia and we've all missed the snow." "Oh," the lady said with a tilted head. "I would too, actually." The man next to her snorted. "Really? I would like some warmth during all this cold." Harry frowned when she patted his arm. "Yes, but you just want to be as far away from home as possible." The woman then turned to look at them. "I'm Liza, by the way. This is my depressive brother Alex." "I'm not depressive, Liza," Alex said, rolling his eyes, while Daniela offered to show them where to go. Liza denied any help and pulled her brother with her, while he kept telling them that he was anything but depressed. Harry smirked and hexed the snowball back in his hand, which he then threw towards Peeps. However, she had seen him doing it and ducked before it hit. "You were on, Harry." After 20 more minutes, they walked back into the hotel, where Matthew handed them all some hot chocolate, or punch, or coffee, depending on what they liked most. Harry then went into the kitchen and prepared some breakfast with the help of Margarita and Matthew. And later he went to look for Draco, finding him placing a mistletoe over the reception. Luckily it wasn't a magical one, so the guests weren't going to be stuck underneath it. "Are you doing this with intent?" Harry asked and walked forward as he saw Draco jerk on top of the ladder and look over his shoulder. "Jesus, Harry, do you want me to fall? Why are you always so quiet? I didn't hear you walk in." Harry sniggered. "Should I call your name throughout the hotel next time I intend on seeing you? Yeah, at least then I know you're coming to find me." Motioning to the mistletoe, Harry repeated his question. "So, what are you trying to get out of hanging a mistletoe over the reception?" Draco winked at him and climbed down from the ladder. "I'm trying to find excuses to get kissed by you. Isn't that obvious?" "No, not really," Harry retorted with a grin, "because you don't really need an excuse for a kiss. I'd kiss you even if there was no reason for it." Draco looked up with a grin. "I really wish you'd said that before I went through all of the trouble of hanging a mistletoe over the reception." Harry chuckled. "Liar, darling. You love to see what happens if you push various buttons." Draco winked at Harry and beckoned him closer. Following the silent order, Harry found himself underneath the mistletoe and pecked the Slytherin's lips. "You're cute," he said to a Slytherin. "Ew, don't say that. You're ruining the mood." Draco scrunched up his nose, and Harry sniggered as an answer. "Why do I like you again? Who knows?" Draco barked out his laughter and pulled Harry into a tight hug before they kissed underneath the mistletoe, as was apparently a Muggle tradition.